moon shifts its position around the earth. Okay, so we can see now that red color is a man who is standing on kind of earth. So earth has its local movement around the sun. Okay, around its own axis. So earth moves on its own axis, whereas we have seen that the moon does not rotate on its own axis. Now a person who is standing on earth, okay, so like it is evening for him, and this is midnight, this is morning, and this is noon. He is facing the sun on his head, and this is evening. Okay, now when it is evening, then how he is seeing the kind of okay, now a person he is seeing so this is the evening for the person, and he is able to see full moon. So this is a kind of situation of full moon. Okay, so I can kind of take out the lighting on the moon. Okay, so this is a full moon. He is able to see in night. Now, when earth rotates, he is able to see the full moon, midnight. Till morning he is able to see the full moon. Okay. Now there is no moon. Now moon shifts its position. One day. So I can re-enable the lighting on the moon. Now it is evening again, and person is not able to see the moon the way he saw the full moon in the evening. So this is kind of day after the full moon. So same position, he is not able to see the moon. Now it shifts one position and he is able to see the moon. Okay. Now he will see the moon even after the morning, because moon shifted one position. Okay. Now moon shifts one more position next day. Now as usual he cannot see the moon. Now probably now he can see the moon. Okay, so this way what he can see, probably we will try to see. Okay, so what person is able to see? How much he is able to see? Whatever we are seeing now, this much he is able to see. Okay. Okay. So this much he is able to see. Now, suppose that moon shifts its position again. So this is probably second day. Now, third day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day, 7th day. Now moon entered into 7th day. Person cannot see in the position where he is standing on the 7th day. So now probably at the midnight he is able to see the moon. What he is able to see the moon? He is able to see half of the moon. Can we see? Okay, because half of the moon is lighted now. Half of the moon is dark. So he cannot see, but moon is there. I can take out the light in the moon. Moon is there. But due to Earth rotation, the way it happens, so now it is midnight and he cannot see the half portion of the moon. Because light is falling on the moon, the way it has shifted its position, only half it can see. Okay? Now, so now moon is rotating more. Now what that person will see the moon, that will see. Okay, so Earth is rotating. Now person is kind of position of evening. Okay, so very slight he can see the moon. Okay, so there should be gap. So slight he can see the moon. Now I'll shift the moon more. Now person can see this much moon. So this is probably the 3rd or 4th day he can see. Okay, so this is probably 4th or 5th day. This is what he can see. Okay, we were missing this, so I'll try to show this. What a person would see in the morning, in the evening. Okay, so person would be able to see kind of, we can see like the moon, how much he can see. So there is a little light that he can see. Okay, so this is condition kind of 1st day or 2nd day. Okay, so this much light, slight light that we can see moon's edge. So that's much is like 1st day, 2nd day of the moon. Now if Earth rotates, then that is also gone. Okay, now this is daytime and this is evening time. Now if Earth moves, if moon moves more, can we see? Now it is able to see more moon. More. If I rotate this, he is able to see this much. So this is a kind of half moon. person is able to see this much, half moon, means I can kind of take out the lighting from the moon. Okay, so this is actual moon, but he is able to see the half moon. Okay, and probably after the midnight, he won't be able to see the moon at all. Okay, so now the same way moon would move, and the way earth rotates, so person is able to see full moon. Okay, so person is able to see full moon again. Okay, now if earth rotates, full moon, full night, he is able to see the moon, and so this is how it happens. Okay, we'll show kind of no moon when moon is not there. Now moon is coming exactly between sun and earth. Now person cannot see the moon at all. It's full dark. Okay, so person cannot see the moon. I can rotate moon little bit. Okay, so person cannot see the moon at all from any angle. If I take, light is there on the moon. Okay, but person is behind the light. So moon is there, but person cannot see the moon. Okay, so this is kind of no moon night. And the way moon rotates, now if this is the condition, so what person is able to see? Okay, he is able to see kind of half of the moon, we can see. Okay, so this is how kind of moon rotates around earth, and a person who are standing on the earth, they are able to see part of the moon day by day, whereas moon is receiving full light. Okay, one thing. Second thing, now if we see the kind of so these technologies are possible only because of OpenGL. Okay, so Now if moon rotates, now I'll disable the lighting on the moon. Okay, so other side of the moon is not visible, but can we see like light falling on the moon? Okay, moon is receiving complete light on one side of the surface, but if moon is rotating, moon is receiving full light. Okay, moon is receiving full light. But on other side of the moon, not the side what people are seeing the moon. So moon is receiving sunlight all over. Okay, so like Earth, it receives light only half of the its surface at one time, but the way it rotates around the Earth, it is able to kind of receive light all over. All over. Okay, so not only that, Earth. Okay, so not only that, Earth rotates around the sun, taking the moon.